Okay, so today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try this live stream feature out, and we're going to go looking for different types of animals. See if we can find any deer, or just really what we can get into. I do have a goal for today's hike. I want to go down and check on a lower campsite. I heard some shooting down there last night, and I want to see if whoever was using it ultimately messed it up, or I mean, there's not a whole lot down there to mess up, but I do have a couple structures, and I'd like to go check on them. Get a stare at these spiders. Spider webs keep getting me in the face. One thing too, you got to really look out for this time of year. There we go. There's a spider. I don't know if y'all. There it is. First animal of the day, the little spider. I guess that's not too exciting, but we've just begun, and this place is pretty in the mud. Of course, my faithful companion is lagging behind. Let's go find out where this Zach dog is. Everybody meet Zach. He is come on, boy. It'll probably be like this all night. Later on, here to go to sleep. He used to chase deer. He's getting kind of old. I doubt he'll chase a deer tonight. But who knows? He might get re-energized when he sees something like that. They are always, they look like little crabs. Oh, it dropped right on the ground. There it is. You can see it. Maybe. It keeps dropping away. Those little. I'm going to pick up that alpha gal, but that is something you have to be aware of. Tonight, now I did have bug spray on then, but tonight I have permethrin, and I don't know, I rubbed that in. This area right here is always a little spooky to me for some reason. Anyway, that hurricane knocked over a bunch of trees and walked right up on the timber. I don't think that is. Watches after me. He would be up to that now. They know they're breaking the law. They know they're breaking the law. There's a pretty big hole in. Another thing too, I'm noticing that my transmission's a little weak because I am out in the middle of, well, cut it. I mean, it's usually deer trail. It's amazing how the trail. A lot of dead trees there. I don't know really what's in front. I don't know if I'm able to link in the tangle with a bear down. Property I'm on here is about a mile deep, halfway down now. I don't regularly go down here. Back. Somebody cut these trees back. So that's new. Not saying I'm hating on them for that, but that's not something I did. You see all the trees on the ground out that way. That is Hurricane Helene damage there. I have been down here since then, and actually I came down the week after, and it was actually looks a lot better now. But this is not too bad here. I can just cut that and move that out of the way. If I had my handsaw, I could do that. But still too solid to break. This up here is a little bit more of a mess though. I'd probably hook a winch up to it and break it to clean this back out. Because I would like to use this trail more. One of the things I'd like to do is be able to float down on a little bit of deer that we just saw, retreated back into that. I call that the acorn thicket. Really just because all those trees back there. Thing saying that the device is too. Nobody's been here. Up here. It's blocked. I can't go that way. I can get around this another way. Down to that lower spot. Here, you'd probably think I was in Florida or something, but this is South Carolina. See how muddy that dog is? That's what I'm saying. That other way is just blocked. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna take some sort of piece of equipment or something to fix that trail. I've ever been in. Doused in it. Sawyer cream is. Alright. The forest, that's where they love to hang out. More of these spiders. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Y'all can't see it on camera, but the creek runs right along in there. Right through there. Oh, it's everywhere. See that? I think that's more T-Mobile interference. I think that's an abandoned, maybe a fox den. I don't know what could have lived in that. I think coyotes stick their head down and things of that size, but I don't think they could fit their whole body in it. Maybe. I don't know. Fox. What y'all think? Whatever it was, it's at least been a year abandoned. Alright, so the second campsite. So I haven't made it to the bottom one yet, but here's the second campsite that we've come across. And this one does go out towards the water. We'll head over there and check and see how that looks. Come on, Zach. Water looks to be down. Quite a bit. Because you can take your boat and then walk up. So, or I say boat, kayak, canoe, anything bigger than that. Maybe John boat if you're lucky and skilled. And some of those deer prints. It was mud like this where they saw that bear claw. I wish they would have got a picture of that. It would have helped me believe it a lot more too. But I will say the there is cast frogs. There's evidence of bear down here. I haven't seen any scat, but I have seen where something just tore right into one of my cabins that I had down here and just ripped it apart. Oh wow, here comes the rain. Only dropping the creek because you know they're going to get eaten by something. All right. He's after it. Whatever it was, he's after it. But he just took off down that way. Yeah, so to keep this knife sharp, because I actually do use it, I use a Spyderco sharpening system. I absolutely love that thing. It's so easy to keep a consistent angle on the blade, and that is what's important. That and not applying too much pressure, actually. A lot of people will just actually over sharpen to the point to where they get a burr, and then they never clean the burr off properly. And that doesn't work. The idea is to form that burr and then to knock the burr off. And a lot of people will just over sharpen it and create a burr on the other side too. Normally, you can shave the hair right off your arm with this knife. It has been used a lot this week already. Alright. I'm about tired of those spider webs. Hey, might do that tomorrow. Might take the boat down there. The water's down a little bit though, and that's going to make it difficult to. It'll be so steep. It'll be difficult to get out of. Another low camp spot on the creek over this way that we need to go. Actually, is a lot more public than the others, and there's a approved road that comes down here to it. I keep it blocked off with some cables, but I've seen some weird stuff down here. That's why I blocked it off with the cables. There was a wallet with like a dude's ID and partially destroyed Social Security card and all that kind of stuff just laying up there on the bank one night. And next to it was like a bag with a liquor bottle in it and a receipt from like the preceding day. So I don't know what that was about, but it's kind of weird. Looking back, I'm not sure what that was. Hoping it was a rabbit. Try to keep this place maintained, but it is just a lot of work. Thunderstorms coming up soon too. Cannot tell you how many close calls I've had with copperheads right here. I absolutely love this type of habitat. This is a really nice camping spot though. There's actual, can't hardly get to it now though because of the creek's been eroding back up and making like a hole here. Also, that's a drum bed. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to go find a way to get that off of that. It's in some really swift current though. I've been having trouble controlling the boat and cleaning up the litter. It's almost a two-person job. You have to have one kind of pilot the boat and the other one grab the trash. As you can see how low the creek is. And this is where I put in a lot of times with the kayak. I don't see where anybody's been down this way. So the gunfire that I heard must have been over there on that clearing, which makes that somebody else's problem. All right, y'all. Well, I think we've kind of done what we set out to do. Check on the campsites, check the creek. I may do this again, but maybe maybe in the kayak. I think that would be a lot more fun, be a lot more interesting. I think this place is beautiful, but I know trees and forests don't always intrigue people, because the old saying goes, you can't see the forest through the trees, and that's where we're kind of at when we're down low like this. But if you did tune in, I appreciate it. I really just like sharing nature with folks, but I'm gonna make it I'm gonna make it back up to the house before that thunderstorm rolls in. At least I'm gonna try to.